All right, friends. So today I'm going to talk about how to construct your own blues licks, or if you're transcribing from other people, how to make sense or at least make a good guess what they're doing. Because there's a couple core concepts that I hope to teach you that will help you figure these things out. So the first step, we have two pentatonic scales we're dealing with. So we have this major one, right? Okay, this major version. And occasionally you'll fudge a little bit. You'll do the flat third. Or even here. So between any of the half, or between any two whole steps in this scale, you can do a little slide. Okay? You can even do it there. Right? You can do it between any of the two whole steps. Okay, so that'll get you pretty far playing the blues. Okay? The major version. So when you're listening to people, they're either doing this version or they're doing the minor version. So if you take C minor, okay, which is, I mean, the way to think about this to get theoretical here is this has the same key signature as E flat. And the E flat pentatonic scale, right? But you do it on C. Okay? So the E flat major pentatonic scale is the same as the C minor pentatonic scale. And you're going to play that over the blues. Okay? So, again, the same rule applies between any of the whole steps. You can do a slide. So, obviously this one between 4 and 5 gets played a lot because that's like the classic blues scale, right? But you can also do, I think it has to do with like guitar pitch bend, right? When they pull that, I could do that on my keyboard, but gives it that impression, or voice, right? This slidey effect. Okay, so some of it is just, you can just noodle around, see what sounds good, experiment, and then go listen to people. Listen to Ray Charles. Listen to how he uses that blues scale. Some of his stuff, he has a lot of just like 12-bar blues stuff. That's all he's doing is just noodling around on that pentatonic scale. He noodles really well, right? It's really rhythmic, and he has very tasty rhythmic little licks that he does. But it's not that complicated. So if you kind of have a framework of what you're listening for, you can try stuff and at least make a good guess and figure out what they're doing. Okay, so that's the second scale. The third way to do it is to combine the two. You're going to combine the major and the minor. So if you look like, right? See what I'm doing there? You can flip between the major and the minor. And this gets you closer to maybe like what Oscar Peterson is doing with his blues licks. He'll play something like, stuff like that, right? It sounds maybe more bebop-ish, but I find a nice way to think about it is like a combination between this major and this minor pentatonic scale, right? Right there. And then I'm gonna go major now. So I started out in minor, which is kind of like a bebop enclosure, and then go into major. So you'll hear that. Sometimes they'll noodle around a major and then they'll just flip to the minor. So those are like the 3 levels of thinking about constructing your own blues licks. The major scale, the minor scale, and then combining the 2. The other thing they do is like this double stop thing, and I have a whole video on double stops. But you're going to hold a note and then do slidey things or kind of lick things underneath it. All right? All right, so I don't know if it gives it that, maybe like that guitar sound or something, or maybe a vocal quality that you're holding something and moving something underneath it. All right, this is a nice kind of tasty way of doing it. So I know this video is a little random, but I wanted to give you some ways of thinking about blues licks other than just saying, hey, here's lick 1, lick 2, lick 3, lick 4. Because it's much more fun if you can learn to construct your own. And when you listen to other people, you can start to pull apart what they're doing. And it's from some very core ideas, these simple scales that they're combining in these kind of fun ways. So happy practicing.